We're inside the Wells Fargo Center, live from Philadelphia. It's the 76ers, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
And here's Harden after the three-pointer from Kelly Oubre. And Embiid with the block. About a minute played so far here in the first.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
And the Clippers miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the paint. And the dunk by Embiid.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. And here is Los Angeles now. Still without a basket in the game. Harden up and in on the layup.
Well, that was a critical bucket there because this game could have easily gotten out of hand early if they'd allowed the run to go on much longer.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
No good from Zubac.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And they double up Embiid. From deep, George. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. A 12-point game. To the middle. Here's Zubac. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
But looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And again, no good by the Clippers. Now the 76ers with it. They've outscored them 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now, here is Harden. Pass to Zubac. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked. when the pass gets there, he relishes his role as distributor.
Now, here's Maxey to the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Philadelphia leading 5-13. Outside, George. George double teamed. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Misses the three. There's 1:40 left here in the opening quarter. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Philadelphia on D. Harden with it. Now defended by Embiid. Here's Zubac. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Zubac has got 5 points so far. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Now we talked about the unique challenge of Kawhi Leonard. From his perspective, Coach said Kawhi's strength is the issue. You can throw a lot at him and he'll just fight through it. So intelligence is the key. High IQ defense against a high IQ player. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Outside, George. Back to Oubre. And the three off target. Clippers trail by 9. Screen by Leonard. Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Harden is sneaky with that ferocious dunking ability of his. You can tell he enjoys throwing it down with power.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. Harden looking it over. Kicks it out to Leonard. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And a miss there on the triple. George, that's a two-pointer. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
And I did.
That's Clippers. 11.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case? No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Here's Maxey. Plays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got his second basket of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Back to Simmons. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Simmons. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Here's Embiid. Stolen by Zubac. Teardrop shot. Leonard, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to George. George double teamed. Embiid in the corner. And stolen by Simmons. Now Zubac. Leonard looking around. Screen by Zubac. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assisted by
Zubac has got it back down to within single digits for the Clippers. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year...
Oh, wow! What a slam from Embiid!
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
Here's Simmons. There's the drive.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
George, no good. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 9 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And it's Leonard top of the key. Back to Harden. Screen by Zubac. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Embiid.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. And that one is good from Zubac.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
Embiid the screen. Shoots over Zubac. Embiid, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Harden outside. Outside Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Harden. There's the triple. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 6. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, I'm not a system player, I am the system?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
And that one's good, George.
I tell you, George is an amazing athlete. He's got great speed, and when he's in the open court running the break, that's a scary look for the defense.
It's Harden with the drive. That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Harden left side. Here's Zubac. Done with it. Kicks it out to Harden. Takes it inside. And the jam by Harden.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Here's Maxey. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Harden. And he converts the layup. Harden's got 10 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so we conclude the first half. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 8. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Defense doesn't slow Harden down. He's going to continue to pile it on.
And here's Maxey. Fades away. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Harden, that's good.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Fires for 3. Again, the miss by Harden. The 76ers leading by 6. Embiid with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Rebound by the Clippers. Outside Leonard. Takes the 3. Drains it! Kawhi! Kaboom!
Claw getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Oubre outside. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Zubac. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. Harden outside. That one falls.
Anytime you can get Harden to look down low, that's good offense.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And both free throws good for Zubac. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Bounce pass Maxey. Back to Oubre. From outside, off the mark. Clippers trail by 3. Takes it out to Leonard. Screen by Zubac. Unloads from 9. And the dunk by Zubac.
There's the unselfishness of Kawhi Leonard, keeping his teammates involved.
Pass to Maxey. Back to George. Now Embiid. Excellent defense there from Zubac. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Outside Leonard. Outside Simmons. For the lead. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Simmons got the lead up to 1 now for the Clippers.
The interior game of Simmons is rock solid. When he gets a matchup he likes, he knows exactly how to exploit it.
Drummond. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one. And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Bobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
Simmons inside. 8 points for him.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Butler. Pass to Yabusele. Back to Butler. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Zubac. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And 101 left in the third quarter of the game. And Harden with the stuff.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And done with the slam.
Or if you don't stick done, he'll burn you, and badly. Great quickness down the floor.
Al Harden. 18 points for him. And Harden with the stuff.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
No good from Yabusele. Los Angeles leading by 9. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So both teams making some changes here. The throw good, James Harden.
If you want to know how clever Harden is as a player, just take a look at his one-on-one game, the way he can pretty much beat any defender. Quite impressive.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Harden hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Here's Maxey. He has 6. Oubre outside. The 76ers with another miss. James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back.
The Clippers, 57. All right, everybody.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Outside, Maxey. Oubre outside. Embiid inside. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Drains the three-pointer.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
Inside, and the dunk by Zubac.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
The 76ers trail by 10. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Makes it off the glass. And that's 31 points for Joel Embiid.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
Here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
The assist.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
And here's Oubre. Embiid inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Here's Harden. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And with it. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Embiid.
And it's almost impossible to stay down on Harden's shot fake. I mean, he's effective at getting defenders in the air. And when that happens, you're at his mercy.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Grimes. And stolen by Dunn. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
Oh, he is so good from deep. Bogdan is even better shooting out of the corner. In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, it's just not a lot the defense can do.
Harden right side. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Embiid inside. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Pass to Zubac. Off target with the jump hook. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Maxey. James Harden with the rebound. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. Clippers moving the ball around. Screen by Zubac. That shot is off. Good D by Embiid. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. Pass to Grimes.